Hello, I'm a little bit further back because I'm doing a YesStyle clothing haul. Now, I did get B-roll of me wearing all of the outfits on my phone in vertical video, so I'm gonna have those up on this side. So for a significant portion of the video, you're gonna notice I'm kind of leaning over, and it's just to make room for my B-roll and also the YesStyle product screenshots. Now, thank you YesStyle for sending all of these to me. I tried to pick out some pieces that had not as many reviews. I also kind of have bought enough clothes on YesStyle to know that there are kind of some like red flags where you definitely don't really want to risk it unless you really don't mind getting disappointed, so that you can kind of guarantee you're getting the best bang for your buck. Obviously, YesStyle clothes, most of the clothes on there are pretty inexpensive as far as clothing goes, so you are going to run into things like lower quality corners cutting a fit, the trim, the hemming, loose threads. And now I do have an affiliate code with YesStyle. It will be right here, and it'll also be in the description box. If you don't want to use it but you are interested in any of the pieces that I mentioned, then by all means please go ahead and just search the name of the piece. I will have everything in the description box. The product links will be embedding my affiliate code into the product, so if you click on those, it's going to use my code when you buy them. So with that bearing in mind, you can either click on them or you can just search it in the search bar yourself. That is completely up to you. So I am going to also go ahead and pull up on my phone so that I can give more accurate like sizing and cost and things like that before I start running my mouth. So the first thing that is on my order receipt, which is funny because this is actually the last thing I videoed myself wearing, it's going to be called, it's the Miusee. It's a cutout spaghetti strap mini sheath dress. I got it in size medium. Now, first disclaimer is I will have to say that when I first got it, there was padding in the chest. It was really, really bad looking on me. Like, it looked terrible. They were really cheap cups too. They have been taken out and tossed. I actually took them out. If I just wear my strapless bra underneath this, it looks great, fits fine. So if you're like me and you are flat-chested, then you will just want to go ahead and get these cups out of the way. The second thing is, as you will see in the B-roll, this dress, if you're my height or taller, this is a short dress. I got it in size medium because size large would have been too large on me in the bust area. The strap on the back is adjustable, so as you can see, I've already adjusted it to be just about as long as it can go, and it does fit on me honestly really well. It's just that it is kind of short. Be careful or be very confident. Completely up to you. I do highly recommend you wear a pair of safety shorts underneath this. Now, this color, I thought it would be a little bit more pink. The photos are never accurate, but as you can see, it's kind of more of like a lavenderish, dusty rose kind of hybrid. Overall, this dress looks a lot better on me than I thought it would. Now, if you're bloated and you have a food baby, obviously it's going to show. It's like a sheath pencil dress. But other than that, I mean, for what it is, I think it is honestly super cute. Now, I will say this was one of the most expensive ones that was in my cart. At the time that I am filming this dress is about $32 to $33 US. Still considers inexpensive for a dress, but it's expensive enough that things like being short can kind of be deal breakers. The more expensive clothes get, the less and less you want to have to compromise with to wear it. You know what I mean? Make of that what you will with the cost, but I do like it. I am gonna wear it. You know, if you're taller than me, it probably won't even cover your butt, so just be careful of that. Now next, one thing I have been looking for a really long time are over-the-knee socks in solid colors that don't come below my knees, because Asian sizing always assumes that, you know, if you're petite. So generally speaking, I have terrible luck finding socks and tights off of YesStyle or Shein or any other site that really ships from China for most of it, because they are pretty much always going to be too short for me. But I did see this one pair and I thought it had a lot of promise. So this is called it's from a brand called Abarana, and it's just called over the knee socks. I got it in black, just really nice long socks. They are pretty thick, so definitely not summer socks. These are definitely socks I can wear in the fall and winter and be super comfy in. And the thing that drew me to them is that there is actually some anti-slip material that kind of is around the top of the front. You can see the shiny material here is meant to not stick. Now, I haven't thrown these in the wash yet, so I'm not sure how these anti-stick things are going, or anti-slip things are going to wash. Like, I don't know if they're gonna break or stop working once they've been washed, but whenever it's time for me to wash these, of course I'm gonna throw them into like a delicates bag just to make sure that they don't like get hurt or anything. So we will see how well this holds up in the wash. But in the meantime, for $7.60 at the time of this filming, definitely not bad for me to try. And I am happy to say that if you are 5'7" or taller, these socks actually do go above my knees comfortably. And I do actually think that these are great for, these might work if you have, you know, kind kind of if you have wider calves or if you have wider thighs, these might work really well too because they are actually quite stretchy with a lot of give. So I didn't experience the muffin top thigh that I hate it when I get so self-conscious when that happens. It's so uncomfortable. These did not do any of that because the top is so nice and loosely fit, but with the sticky little anti-slip inside, it didn't roll down. So I've been really enjoying wearing these and I'm happy that I have them, and for once they actually like comfortably go above my knees. And I do like that they come in other colors, so I am gonna get the other colors. Like I'm gonna get the white, I'm gonna get the navy blue. I just need to see how they wash first before I drop more money. The next thing that I got with the intent to layer, especially during the winter, and it is from Magimomo, and it is the long sleeve fleece-lined high neck knit top. It was at the time of filming about $20 US, and it does come in sizes. You can get all the way from small to extra large, and at the time that I bought it, large was out of stock, so I got medium. But if I do go back and get more, I would get large because I just would have more room in the shoulders and the arms. I can get away with medium, but the shoulders and the arms are like kind of tight. You'll see in the B-roll, like I like kind of a more oversized shoulder and arm fit. I especially like when I can put my hands in my sleeves, so I'm gonna size up if I get more of these. But as you can see, it has like a little mock turtleneck right here, and it's a really nice thick top. Like this is warm, and the inside has fuzzy fleece, and I have washed this. It's just obviously don't tumble dry these because most people in Asia don't have dryers, so you want to hang dry anything that you get that was you know, sold in Asia. So I hung dry this, I washed it, it's held up really well, it's so comfortable. The only thing, and I'm wondering if getting large or extra large might fix this, I don't think I have a big neck, and this felt kind of tight around my neck, and the little ruffles up here kind of itch a little bit. So I don't consider myself as somebody with super sensitive skin. It didn't itch to the point where it was infuriating, but I would kind of notice it throughout the day, and I can ignore it and then it would go away, but then I would notice it again a couple hours later. So if you have very sensitive skin, stay away from these. They're going to drive you insane. And if you have like a larger neck, I almost wonder if this might be too tight on you. I mean, it's stretchy, but it's just like the itchiness of the top ruffles is like literally the only failing point of this, but it is such a huge quality of life issue, especially if you do have sensitive skin, that I'm really cautious about recommending this because I don't want somebody to buy this and then literally drive themselves mad itching, or worse, get a rash because their skin is so sensitive. So just be buyers beware about this neckline up here. And if I do get more, I'm probably going to get large or even extra large to see if I can get a little more room in the neck so that it's not in contact with my neck the whole time. And I got this mostly to like layer under jumper skirts, or to layer under like maybe like a cami or like a lingerie or corset style top. Just kind of a nice basic solid layering piece. Yeah, I just want to put that warning out there that if you have really sensitive skin, please don't buy this because it's going to itch you really bad. But for 20 bucks, it is so warm and it's super sturdy. So I do really like this piece. Alright, the next thing I got is from a brand called Secolo, and it's called the mock neck off shoulder plain sweater. And again, this comes in varying different colors, and it does come in one size or large. So I believe I got the size large is what I got. Yeah, I got large. I got it in black. And one size is smaller, but yeah, I got it in black just because of the shoulder thing. And it is big enough that I probably could actually buy one size and get away with it. But this is $26 US at the time of filming, so it's more expensive than the Fleece-Lined one. And I have to say personally, I don't really think this one is as worth as the money as the other one was. And this is why you have to be really careful when you're getting clothes off of YesStyle, because certain details that have been corner cut to make the price lower, sometimes it's things that can be kind of hidden or don't really show up, and other times it's things you really can't hide. So as you can see in the B-roll, it has a really cute kind of peekaboo shoulder thing. It has a really fun neck. I'm definitely super into tops with interesting necklines these days. They just have such an edgy but also cute feel. I can feel like I can style them either to be more casual streetwear or to be super like cute edgy at the same time. So I love them. But if you get really cheap ones, you will oftentimes find that it is either a raw hem or it is really badly hemmed, or if there's pieces that just like go around your neck individually, it's very loose and it's not going to fit your neck very well. It's going to be kind of wrinkly. It doesn't really have much shape. And this is why you have to be careful with tops like these that are super cheap, because there's just so many rooms for all of the details of the cut to just not be well structured. And that is the case with this sweater, is that the neck and the shoulder, especially the neck part, there is just not much structure. It's kind of floppy and it definitely looks cheap. So I have a really hard time recommending this, as there's also like kind of a loose thread right here, which I'm not a super big fan of. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this top. It's really cute, but at the same time it does kind of look cheap when you wear it. It's meant to be like a statement piece, like, you know, you're supposed to wear this and not cover it up because of the whole peekaboo shoulder thing, but it just doesn't stand up well on its own. So if you're okay with that and you don't mind that, then this is a really comfortable top. I've washed it, it's held up fine in the wash. I guess it's not worth it. It's not really my favorite thing from this haul either. I didn't really have any losers in this haul by any means, but yeah, I'm not really feeling this top. It's not bad, but I'm just not really feeling it, if you know what I mean. Alright, and then the last item I got is going to be the cheapest item in this little miniature haul thing, and it's also a two-piece set, and this is definitely worth the money. It is so cute and it looks so great. Just be careful if you have really broad shoulders. I got this in the size L, but it's still, I feel like, kind of is not super friendly if you have broader shoulders than I do. And it is the Genrovia Halter-Neck cropped tank top and long sleeve crop top set. So the bottom piece that you wear is going to be a halter top, kind of sports bra-esque thing. Now I got this in the size large, so for me and my chest size, this is a bit too loose. I can still wear it, but it's not like super tight. Like, it's not gonna like flash anyone if I raise my arms, but I would never wear this on its own because it is a little bit too loose. So I do kind of wish I could size them separately. And then the piece you put on around it is like this shrug. It's a crop shrug. So it has the long sleeves. As you can see, it's got the long sleeves here. But then the middle part that you hook it together with is a buckle, and you buckle it underneath the bottom of the sports bra, and that's how you wear it. You'll see on the... Put the two pieces together. I love how it looks, especially if I wear it with a pair of sweatpants. It is just so like street, and it just looks so great on me. It fits me really, really well. I definitely could not believe that this piece is only like 13 to 14 US dollars. So this is definitely one of my favorite pieces in this haul. The only thing, of course, is if you do raise your arms, the buckle will kind of slide over my boobs and then I have to push it back down, is really the only downside to that. So that's definitely just one of those things where it's a cheaper piece. It's cheaper, so like that's what it does. I do kind of notice that my armpits sweat a little bit. Another thing about these cheaper fabrics is the breathability and the kind of ventilation of these outfits tends to not be the greatest. So if it's too hot, I wouldn't recommend wearing this because it's not really going to be able to wick away all the sweat. You're just going to get sweatier and sweatier inside of it. But as a fall winter piece and an early spring piece, I've been really enjoying wearing this. Again, this has also gone through the wash just fine. I do put both pieces in a delicates bag just because of the hardware and, you know, the long thin pieces of it and everything, so I just kind of keep it nice and safe. Again, I hang dry this. It's gone through washes and it's looking completely fine. I will say if you do have a larger bust than me, then you might find the top fits you better, but if you have a larger bust, like a much larger bust than me, then you may find that you have issues getting the belt or the buckle to stay underneath your chest, and it may not even be able to kind of fit all the way underneath. Again, like, you know, memes about Asian sizing and not being friendly to people with larger busts, so just do consider that potentially. There are so many more sizes in both directions YesStyle could go in, but we know how, you know, Asian sizing is unforgiving. So that's gonna round up this haul. So just to kind of do like a pseudo ranking of everything I got, I'm actually super happy with this haul. I was very deliberate with the pieces I chose. Like, I chose pieces where I knew that even though the price is low, the top is still gonna look good. So things like a lot of like chiffon, a lot of details, a lot of like ruffles, a lot of lace, things like that I kind of have started to stay away from because it's just not gonna look good, or it's gonna be super scratchy or itchy. Super structured pieces I also kind of stay away from because frequently when it's that cheap, the structure just ends up not being there, or it's just really badly fit to my body. So the pieces I went with today kind of are like, these are like the green flag pieces. Get things like this from YesStyle, you probably will be able to get a good winner every single time. So my favorites definitely are going to be the set, the crop top set, the over the knee socks, and the fleece knit top. But I honestly like everything, with the off shoulder kind of weird neck sweater thing being the only one that I kind of am a little bit more meh about. So this is definitely the best haul I've had from YesStyle so far, and I'm really happy about that. So I'm going to continue to make sure if I get sent more clothes that I pick good ones. So that's gonna wrap up this cute little clothing haul. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I do like fashion and I do want to do more fashion content on my Instagram and maybe even my channel this year, so hopefully you can look forward to that if I'm not lazy. And with that, I'm going to close out this video. Goodbye!